Hi guys, it's Thomas here from COTBase.com. In today's special video, I'm just going to talk about silver as I'll be traveling and cannot update the newest COT report coming today, the 35th. I thought I'll answer a question I've received on the previous report, the 34th, on silver. So of course, precious metals have become something of a focus point the past year and a half. Gold reaching all-time highs and silver showing strength. And the question was, are we at a bearish extreme on silver? So as you can see, this is a 5 years chart on silver. And you can see that definitely if we look at this 5 years time horizon, we are closer to bearish COT extreme levels. Now, that being said, if we go deeper into the analysis, you will find that the most bearish extreme on this 5 years chart back in mid-June over here could not really push the market significantly lower. There was a few days decline. But it's not something that we would contribute to extreme signal. And you can see that as the market is going higher, stress levels have decreased. So this sort of action from traders net position is typical in rallies. So we would need to see a very wide extreme, something in the historical sense, maybe something over here from 2017 or the one before in 2016 that would show a significant trend reversal. That's not there yet, right? It's pretty far away. And as you can see in COT reports, if we look at the past 20, 30, 40 years, extremes get wider and wider. Of course, markets getting larger, deeper. So in order for us to really pinpoint the top to a signal, COT extreme signal, it would require a significant extreme. I would say commercials leaning towards 140, 150,000 contracts net short, large speculators getting closer to 120, 130,000 contracts net long. That is not the case right now, okay? You do see an extreme that was effective and very, very valuable to us back in 2022. One of the rare cases when commercials gone net long. I talked about silver in the past. My favorite signal was from 2018, the time when commercials spent quite a bit of time above the zero line. They were net long for a few weeks. That coincided with a beautiful bottom in silver. Of course, we got deeper down during the COVID panic, but the buy signal in 2018 was I would say the best signal in silver. And of course, gold had a very similar signal back then in 2018 as well. We got another signal just around this bottom over here in 2022, pushing the market higher. We are definitely not at those bearish extremes that I'd be worried about. Now, if you are trading precious metals, I should point out that our unique indicator, the iCOT Intraday Indicator, is something very, very valuable to assist you in these trades. Starting from July, basically, you can see that in this rally that we are experiencing in silver, you can definitely see that from 2022. There are times when the signal from the intraday indicator, again, this is something we developed after many years of research based it on commitments of traders analysis techniques. We can actually find certain times when we can, step aside from the market or decrease our exposure to silver or, take profits off the table. Doesn't matter how you phrase it. And then we get some beautiful, beautiful signals like this one over here in on the 31st of July. You can see this is an hourly candlestick chart. Okay, let's start with that. And you see this green vertical line. This is something we call a stripe signal. It happens when both commercials and large speculators, they're not commercials and large speculators in the sense of classic COT data, but we like to call these scores lines in that manner. It's just easier to understand who we're talking about. So the red and the green line have reached an extreme reading in the iCOT scores that prompted this vertical line. This is the strongest type of signal combination. If you want to learn more about this indicator, by the way, I should point out that under indicators, you will find all the indicators that we offer. The one on the right, the iCOT Intraday Indicator, has a basic and an updated version of it. We are using the updated version. It's called iCOT Intraday Indicator with after signal. The after signal simply means that it will help you identify when you act upon that signal. So basically, it's kind of like a filtering function. It filters out a bunch of signals. Now, if you are new to this channel and to this indicator, I should point out that here, actually this chart is great. You will see the different type of signals that the indicator provides, okay? And again, we can call them speculators and commercials, just it's easier to know who we're talking about. Speculators reaching an extreme reading will result in the candlestick changing its color from green or red to blue. So a blue candlestick means that speculators are at an extreme. And when commercials, the red line reaches an extreme, that will be represented with a yellow diamond above the candle if it's a sell signal, or below the candle if it is a buy signal. This is, by the way, a gold chart, a 1 minute candlestick gold chart. So yeah, it definitely works on precious metals, but the indicator actually is optimized for any market that has, you know, volume and volatility. So you can use it on stocks, you can use it on cryptocurrencies, but in the case of silver, again, it's highly effective. So you can see this green vertical line just at the lowest price bar candlestick on this time frame. Then we have some red lines as well. These are once again stripe signals. These are bearish stripe signals, and you can see how the after signal operates. So it would not, you know, you get these signals over here, but it actually takes the signal once the market confirms it, right? You need to have the market confirm the signal before you get the buy or the sell, and then you get a buy signal at this bottom. So it's a very, very efficient tool to use. If you have not yet checked it out, please do so here at COTBase.com. I hope you enjoyed this short video. If you have any questions, feel free to comment underneath the video or send us an email to info@COTBase.com. Thank you very much. Once again, have a wonderful weekend. See you next time.